Good morning, students. Today we'll see chapter 4, Heat of class 7. Subject is science. So, students, first of all, we have to understand the coldness and hotness of the body. Easily by touching, we can say that some bodies are cold and some bodies are hot. That means easily we can find hotness and coldness of body. But student, this is not a correct method of checking hotness and the coldness of the body. So in this chapter, we'll see different types of method to check the hotness and coldness of our body. So first of all, we can check the degree of hotness of an object on some chosen scale, and that some chosen scale is known as what? Temperature. That means we find the hotness of a body in temperature. That means the hotter object has higher temperature. If the object is hot, its temperature will be high. So we can easily say that if the temperature is high, that means the body is hot. So students, temperature, that means is measured with a device known as what? Temperature is measured with a device known as thermometer. Thermometer, that means for measuring temperature we need a device known as what? Thermometer. So for measuring temperature, that means we measure temperature in three different ways. First way is what? In Celsius scale. Three scales in which we measure the temperature of a body. First one is Celsius scale. That means the reading of the Celsius scale is 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. Then second one is Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit scale is 32 degree Fahrenheit to 212 degree Fahrenheit, its reading. Third one is the Kelvin scale. We can also measure the temperature in Kelvin scale. So Kelvin scale, reading of the Kelvin scale is 273 degree Kelvin. 273 Kelvin, not degree. We cannot use degree in the Kelvin. 273 Kelvin to 373 Kelvin. So here one formula is here. That means this is the formula of changing, converting degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Kelvin. This formula is very important. So in this way, first we'll see the clinical thermometer. First we'll see the clinical thermometer. So why clinical thermometer is used? Where clinical thermometer is used to measure our body temperature. We know that, students, the temperature of our body is what? Temperature of our body is 37 degrees Celsius. So that means in clinical temperature, in clinical thermometer, its reading is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, and in Fahrenheit its reading is 94 degree Fahrenheit to 108 degree Fahrenheit. Range of human body in this temperature, the body temperature in this range, the human's body temperature is temperature lies. So clinical thermometer has long, narrow, thin glass tube. Easily we can see in the picture, with a bulb at one end, and that bulb is filled with the metal mercury, liquid metal, that means mercury. Second one is, we'll see, second is laboratory thermometer. Easily here we can see the laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer, that means it's a fine narrow glass tube, bulb at its lower end. Laboratory thermometer is also, that means a fine narrow glass tube. It has also fine narrow glass tube, bulb at its one end. Why mercury is used as thermometer? Because it is a shiny, does not stick to the glass tube, expands uniformly as the temperature rises. So simply, that means in laboratory thermometer, that means laboratory thermometer is used for measuring the temperature in different types of material which is used in the labs. Okay, then it has a picture. That means thermometer commonly used in a laboratory consists of a fine narrow glass tube. This glass tube has a small thin bulb at its lower end. This bulb and a small portion of the tube are filled with pure and dry mercury. The air portion of the tube above mercury is removed by the evacuation, and the upper end of the tube is then. That means in laboratory thermometer, that means mercury is filled up to some heights. We can see thermometer in the lab. Here is the given difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. So clinical thermometer, its scale is, that means 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius and 94 degree Fahrenheit to 108 degree Fahrenheit. Laboratory thermometer is generally scaled from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Mercury level does not fall on its own at it's a kink near the bulb. But in laboratory thermometer, mercury levels falls on its own as no kink is present. In clinical thermometer, at the lower end, that means in the bulb, kink is present. But in laboratory thermometer, there is no kink. Temperature can be read after removing the thermometer from armpit or mouth. Temperature is read while keeping the thermometer in the source such as liquid or anything. Laboratory, if we dissolve the thermometer in the liquid, then we can find the temperature of that liquid. To lower the mercury level, jugs are given. We use to lower the mercury level, we use jugs in the clinical thermometer, but we don't use jugs in laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer is used to measure the body temperature. We use clinical thermometer for measuring the body temperature, but laboratory thermometer is used for a number of scientific applications in laboratory. Then we'll see the digital thermometer. Digital thermometer is what reading of temperature is displayed digitally, as in digital watches. It has plastic body with a display screen, and this is safer because no mercury is used in the digital thermometer. This thermometer contains thermistor, which is a temperature sensitive sensor. That means a sensor is used in a digital thermometer. Maximum minimum thermometer, that means maximum minimum thermometer is used to measure the daily temperature to prepare weather reports. For preparing the weather reports, maximum minimum thermometer is used.